Will MIGI become a $30 stock by Friday afternoon, or is this a ticker which you should be locking your profits and walking away from? What's up, friends? Today, let's look at MIGI under three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be doing cals breakdown. The what, we're going to do some stock analysis. The where, telling you guys where to get in and where to get out. Now, listen, I talk pretty fast and I'm aware of it. So if you guys want to kind of have a better understanding of what I'm saying, head down below and you guys can set the video to 0.75 or 0.78 speed, whatever best suits you. I don't want to waste your time. That's why I talk fast, okay? And that's it. And, that's about it. So let's get to work, right? Now, when it comes to MIGI, guys, as always, we want to talk about the why first because this is a ticker which is ran over a whopping 100%. So the first thing which we want to analyze is going to be, hey, why is it up to begin with, right? Is it running because it cured cancer, or is it running just based off of some random news which is going to be here today, gone tomorrow, right? Because if they cured cancer, guess what? It can probably run a lot more. But if it's just a random pump, well, guess what? Here today, gone tomorrow, right? This is a ticker which over the past couple of days, it's ran from $4 to $15 a share, right? So clearly something's been brewing, right? So what's going on? Well, the company a couple of days ago announced that they're going to be presenting, right? If we go over here, I'll just find it right over here for us, right? The company announced a couple of days ago that they're going to be presenting today on November 11th at the Emerging Growth Conference, okay? Now, this is massive. This is pretty massive news considering that, it's a lot of hype, right? It's a lot of hype leading up to the news. It's kind of like them coming out and say, hey, everyone, we're going to be making some new announcements. We're going to be kind of giving you business update regarding all of our research and everything like that, right? And what we have in our field ongoing for us right now. So when you take a look at this, right, you realize why this ticker's been running. It's been a lot of excitement, right? It's been a lot of excitement. Now, I'll tell you guys this. Oftentimes, and listen, man, this is not something that people like to hear, okay? Oftentimes, how these events go is they usually end up being a buy the rumor, sell the news event, where there's a lot of hype leading up to the event, but once the event actually goes down, nobody's ever happy. Nobody's ever satisfied with what was said at the event. Nobody's ever, can justify why the price of the stock went up so much. So it's a lot of hype leading up to the event. Then when the event happens, the stock ends up crashing. Now, this is from my experience. Remember, right, that at the end of the day, this is a game of probabilities. And if I tell you guys something, and I want you guys to always remember this, right? If I tell you something, I'm always telling you guys things that have had a higher probability in my trading experience than the other side, right? Has there been times where the company has had an announcement and the stock ran up another 100% afterwards? No shit, Sherlock. Of course there has been such thing, right? But majority of the times from my trading experience, when there's a lot of hype leading up to an event, the stock is ripping. When the event comes and goes, a crash happens. Doesn't matter what the company announced, unless it's something that's freaking, mind-bendingly, insanely positive, right? That no one could have saw coming. Because I'll tell you guys, it's the nature of the markets, right? The markets are a very forward-looking place, man. They're always trying to price in future events. So when you get so much future events priced in, damn, the news better justify this for it to keep going. Or else, once the news is out, it's like, okay, well, you know what? We priced all this green in. What's next? Nothing? All right, crash down. Right? So that's why for me, when it comes to, MIGI, this is one of those stickers that, I don't want to be holding overnight, right? I either want to day trade. Like today, we took some massive day trades on it. We played a couple of breakout levels today, guys. We made a lot of money on this in our trading community today, right? Scalping it from different levels, right? And I think that when it comes to the markets right now, the markets are so damn hot and so ready for us to be able to actually go ahead and trade these stickers from a day trading perspective that I think it doesn't really make sense for us to go ahead and swing trade them and hold them overnight. For me, holding these stickers overnight is like holding a ticking time bomb. And I'll tell you guys exactly why. Because MIGI, although they're headed towards potentially good news, the company only has 8 months of cash left on it, right? So the company right now has about a total cash and cash equivalents of $3 million. They're burning 1.14 million every single quarter. That leaves them with 8 months of cash. So 8 months of cash, their stock has been running on a freaking massive bender from $3 to 15, right? Up over 400%. Right? Halfway of its all-time highs pretty much. Well, not really. Oops. Not all-time highs. Awkward. Right? Half of its swing highs. It just recently had a reverse split, so the float shrunk. That's why we're also getting this massive move to the upside. What you're seeing right now is you're seeing a great opportunity for a company that has historically diluted a lot to go ahead and dilute. Right? I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they do come out with an offering, right, sooner than later, considering they do only have 8 months of cash left on that. And their stock is running absolutely freaking parabolically, right? So when I take a look at MIGI, man, I see a ticker which is not worth holding for multiple days. it's worth trading. Trade in and trade out. Trade in and trade out. Let's take a look at Ortex. Let's see what Ortex data shows us. Go over here. Let's go MIGI. So the short interest today is up by 20%, and the short interest the past 7 days is up by 469%. We don't want to see a sharp increase in short interest, because what this shows us is that, shorts are piling on and shorts are betting against this company. Again, we do not want shorts betting against the stock that we're holding. Contrary to popular belief, short interest increasing is not a good look. You want to be in a stock that both the shorts and the longs, agree that the ticker is cheap. And you don't get a stock that's cheap when the shorts are piling on. The same way us longs go ahead and, close our position when a stock is expensive, shorts close their position when it's cheap. So you want to be seeing shorts leaving, not shorts entering. The same way us longs go ahead and buy the dip on something and add money when it's cheap, shorts add money when something is relatively expensive. So seeing the short interest be up by 469%, not a good look. Not a good look, okay? There's that. Now, I'll tell you guys this. When it comes to the ticker, right, I'm not a big fan. I'm honestly not a big fan from a swing trading perspective, considering, it does have this strong level at $15, at $16 resistance as well. If you look over here, bottom side of these candles, that it did literally just reject today, okay, at 1570-ish. So I'm not a big fan. I think that, I would let it actually break this $16 levels. And then even then, man, we have another strong level over here at 18. It's not a good look. It's not a good look for me. The next level that I would want to play this ticker would be a break of 20. I would play the break of 20 all the way upwards of, let's say, $23-ish. That's a level that I would be willing to play. Or I would just wait. If they haven't had an offering, I would buy the dip of the sticker at around $10, give or take, right? Listen, guys, this is exactly what we did when it came to AFJK, right? When we go over here, let's go to Top Trader Sam. This was, look at this. Best stock to buy for today, right? Wednesday, look at this. Cents, give or take, right? Those are the levels where this ticker is going to have a lot of trading opportunities heading into Wednesday. So let's get to the where already. Okay, Sam, okay, we get it. This is AFJK, as you guys can see up over here, AFJK. Where do I get in? Where do I buy? Where do I sell? Well, the levels that I'm looking to buy, I would be a buyer at approximately the $30 levels, right? So I would want to play this $30 level for a bounce all the way upwards of 36 to, let's say, 38-ish for something like a 20 to 25-ish percent, give or take. Now, take a look at what AFJK did today. Hit 28, then it went to 57. 57. Came to 28, went to 57. When was this video made? 1 day ago, December 10th. It's December 11th today. So when I tell you guys, listen, when it comes to this ticker, right? When it comes to MIGI, I would probably want to be a buyer at like something like $8-ish, $8.30-ish. That's the level that I would want to be a buyer. If it gets there without the news of them diluting, $8.30-ish, that's where I would want to be a buyer. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Don't look at me like I'm like, oh my God, he's so conservative, da-da-da. I'll tell you guys why. This is the type of trading a lot of you need. If your portfolio is in the red, you need to be trading with me. You need to be trading alongside me. You need to be trading like me. I'm the guy you need to follow. You know why? Because if your portfolio is red, this is the biggest misconception people have, right? They think they're going to get themselves out of the hole the same way they got themselves into the hole, which is fast, quick. Oh my God, let me do this, let me do that. Let's see what happens over here. Did we get an up halt right now? Man, this ticker is crazy, man. This stock is freaking crazy. It looks like it's about to halt. Right? Oh my God, I need to be fast. I need to be quick. What you need to understand is that you're not going to get yourself out of the hole the same way you got yourself in this hole. Right now, if your portfolio is red, if you're seeing a lot of red in your portfolio, you are in a damn quicksand. That's where you're in, right? You're in quicksand. Like, the faster you try to move, the more you're going to sink. You need to strategize. You need to go slow about this. You need to be proactive rather than reactive. Be conservative until you've made back the money. Stop taking so much damn risk. Having this extra appetite for risk is what got you here. And I'm telling you this right now, man. Trading these low cap stocks, because when you take a look at this, take a look. This company only has a free float of 1 million shares. 1 million shares, less than 1 million, 870K. It's extremely volatile. It's got a float market cap of 13 million. So you got to understand that you're already trading a game, you're already playing a game that is extremely, extremely risky. Your job as a good trader is to lower risk, lower risk, lower risk, lower risk, lower risk. And this is an example I always give people, right? It's like, imagine you're riding your bike on a flat street, okay? You're riding your bike on a flat street. Well, guess what? You can maybe pop a wheelie, right? You can pop a wheelie. You can maybe ride with no hands. You can maybe ride your handlebars, right? Stand up and ride your bike, whatever, okay? This is a bicycle I'm talking about, all right? Now, listen. Imagine you take that same bicycle and you put it up in a mountain. Now you're mountain biking. Can you do the same wheelies and let me ride with no? You know why? Because you're already in such a dangerous place where your job is like, oh my God, let me lock in, let me actually focus, let me actually, lower the risk as much as possible. That's your job. That's your job. So when you take a look at this, right? When you take a look at this, you got to understand that, stocks like this are super volatile. You need to be managing your risk correctly. So if I say, hey, the levels that I would want to be getting to would either be 8 or the break of 20, is because going back to the fundamentals of what I talked about, right? You either want to, when it comes to these stickers, man, you don't want to be buying them in the midway. Because when you buy them in the midway, perfect. My computer just died. Amazing. Wonderful. Amazing, wonderful. God bless. What can we do? What can we do about that? Nothing. There's nothing we can do about that. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Happy with in trading. And perfect. Everything's out now. My thing also died. I think the power went out or something. Ah, they got me! They got me! No, I'm joking. Nobody got me. Okay, that's that's a little prank I like. Guys, so we're back and the halt is done. All right. My power was waiting for the halt to be done. That's what happened. No, I'm joking. So it looks like we did reject this, $15, $16-ish levels again, which is not a good look. Again, I told you guys the levels I'll play. Break of 20 or all the way back at 8. Now, listen, if you guys are interested in day trading alongside me, we did take some day trades on this actually today to the upside. And I think we closed our position at like 13-ish, to be honest with you guys. We didn't get the whole thing in, but $13 was a pretty good trade for us. And if you guys are interested in trading alongside me every single day, check out our private community. Right now, we have the biggest sale we've ever had. The next 10 members that join, they get access to everything for a 50% discount. And we're also the only community, guys, that offers a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. I'll show you guys exactly what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So, we give you access to day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, lessons, one-on-one access, everything like that. And we've been crushing it, man. We've been absolutely crushing it. Look at this BTCT this morning. Beautiful. My man made a killing. Beauty, $13,000 over here. BTCT, thank you, JS. And more importantly, didn't give the money back after that move. Beautiful, beautiful. Prior to joining Sam's community, but just know there's winners here and a lot of knowledge. Great people all in all. Have been very happy with the community aspect since joining. Beautiful, beautiful. This is yesterday now. Joined Thursday last week on Real Results. There's him trading alongside us. Chinso says, joined last month, beginning of November. Thank you, Sam and the whole crew. You guys are very good at this stuff. I've learned to be humble and just follow your lead or I'll lose everything. Huh? And these are the other mentors, 254% the past month. Beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful. $65 for Sheena, $37K for Chanstress. Crazy, to go from such big wins to such small wins. But again, right, the community is for everyone, man. And that's why we've decided to price it reasonably, especially with this 50% discount that we have right now, right? Anyone can really join. Any portfolio size will benefit from the community at this point. And we're the only community that offers a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. Nobody else does that. I know some people want to say, oh, this guy does a 2 weeks free trial, that guy does a 2 weeks free trial, but they don't do the 30 days money back guarantee, do they? And I'll tell you why they don't do the 30 days money back guarantee. They don't do the 30 days money back guarantee because they want you to join. They want you to forget that you joined. They want your card to get charged and then go, ha, gotcha. Sorry, your card got charged. That's it. That's not how we operate. We want you to join. We want you to only pay us if you make money. And even after your card is charged, you still have time to say, hey, you know what? It's not for me. I want a refund. You want a refund? Here's a full refund. Hand it right over to you. Okay? So give it a shot. Repo Man says 7 trial days, 7 to go. 7 trial days down, 7 to go. Open a new broker account to track this Discord alerts. And if this keeps up, I want to become a paid member. Thank you. Beauty. Beauty, beauty. 6,000 or 8,000 past week. I can't really read it, but maybe pause it and read some of these. Samantha Travel says, first day here. Feels stupid for not having joined sooner. 52%. 5 days into the 14 trials and the Discord costs already paid for. I've only been trading the swing alerts, or also it would be a lot more if I had the time to also day trade. Thanks, have an amazing So we have, again, day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, lessons, one-on-one access, everything. And here's some German for my Germans. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Have us in trading. Your boy Sam from the Academy.